Hello everyone, welcome to Fluent Way English, the channel where you can learn English through engaging summaries of popular books. Today, we are going to dive into the world of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Have you ever wondered what sets successful people apart from the rest? In this book, Covey reveals the 7 habits that can transform your life and make you more effective in everything you do. Imagine being able to take control of your life, set meaningful goals, and achieve them with confidence. That's what this book is all about, empowering you to become the best version of yourself. As we explore the key points of each habit, think about how you can apply them to your own life. Are you proactive in shaping your destiny, or do you let circumstances control you? Do you seek to understand others before being understood yourself? These are just some of the questions that Covey challenges us to ponder. Remember, learning English is not just about mastering grammar and vocabulary. It's about transforming your mindset and becoming a more effective communicator and leader. So let's embark on this journey together and discover the power of the 7 habits of highly effective people. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and live a more fulfilling life? Let's start by embracing these habits and see how they can positively impact our lives. Remember, it's never too late to change for the better. Let's make every day count and strive to become the best version of ourselves. Let's do this together. Chapter 1. Be proactive. Have you ever felt like life is just happening to you and you have no control over your circumstances? In the chapter titled, Be Proactive, from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Covey discusses the importance of taking responsibility for your actions and choices. Being proactive means recognizing that you have the power to shape your own destiny, regardless of external factors. Instead of blaming others or making excuses for your situation, being proactive means understanding that you are in control of your own life. It's about taking initiative and making conscious decisions that align with your values and goals. For example, if you're unhappy in your current job, instead of complaining about it, you can take proactive steps to update your resume, network with potential employers, and apply for new opportunities. Covey emphasizes that being proactive is a mindset that can lead to greater success and fulfillment. By taking ownership of your actions and decisions, you are able to create the life you want, rather than simply reacting to whatever comes your way. This requires self-awareness, discipline, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. One key aspect of being proactive is focusing on what you can control, rather than worrying about things that are beyond your influence. This means shifting your mindset from a victim mentality to one of empowerment. Instead of feeling powerless in the face of challenges, you can choose to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. In conclusion, the chapter, Be Proactive, emphasizes the power of taking responsibility for your own life. By being proactive, you can create the future you desire, rather than being at the mercy of external circumstances. So the next time you're faced with a difficult situation, ask yourself, am I being reactive or proactive? And remember, you have the power to shape your own destiny. The Chapter 2. Begin with the end in mind. Have you ever found yourself feeling lost or unsure of what direction to take in life? In the chapter titled Begin with the End in Mind, Covey reminds us of the importance of having a clear vision of our long-term goals and values before we start taking action. By knowing what we want to achieve in the future, we can make decisions and choices that align with our ultimate purpose. Imagine you are planning a road trip. Before you even start the car, you need to have a destination in mind. Otherwise, you may end up driving aimlessly without a clear direction. The same principle applies to our lives. Without a clear vision of where we want to go, we may find ourselves drifting from one opportunity to another, without making any real progress towards our goals. Covey emphasizes the power of visualization and goal setting in this chapter. He encourages readers to take the time to reflect on their values, beliefs, and long-term objectives. By doing so, we can create a roadmap that guides us towards success and fulfillment. When we begin with the end in mind, we are more likely to make choices that are in line with our values and aspirations. One practical way to implement this habit is to create a personal mission statement. This statement serves as a guidepost for our decisions and actions, reminding us of what is truly important to us. By referring to our mission statement regularly, we can stay focused on our long-term goals and avoid getting sidetracked by distractions or short-term gratifications. In conclusion, starting with the end in mind is a powerful habit that can help us live a more intentional and purposeful life. By envisioning our desired outcomes and values, we can make choices that lead us towards our ultimate goals. So, take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you and start aligning your actions with your long-term vision. Chapter 3. Put first things first. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your never-ending to-do list, constantly putting out fires, and feeling like you're not making any real progress towards your goals? In the chapter Put First Things First, Covey introduces the concept of prioritizing tasks based on importance rather than urgency. This means focusing on activities that align with your long-term goals and values, rather than simply reacting to whatever seems most pressing in the moment. By putting first things first, you can increase your effectiveness and productivity. This involves identifying what is truly important to you and making sure that those things take priority in your daily life. For example, if one of your goals is to improve your physical health, you might prioritize activities like exercising and meal planning over less important tasks like checking social media or watching TV. Covey emphasizes the importance of taking a proactive approach to time management, rather than simply reacting to external demands. This means being intentional about how you spend your time and making sure that your actions are in line with your values and long-term goals. By doing so, you can avoid getting caught up in busy work and focus on activities that will truly move you closer to where you want to be. One helpful tool Covey introduces in this chapter is the time management matrix, which categorizes tasks based on their urgency and importance. By prioritizing tasks in this way, you can ensure that you are spending your time and energy on activities that will have the greatest impact on your life. This can help you feel more in control of your schedule and make better decisions about how to allocate your resources. Overall, putting first things first is about taking ownership of your time and making choices that align with your values and goals. By prioritizing tasks based on importance rather than urgency, you can increase your effectiveness and productivity, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. So, what are some of the first things you need to prioritize in your own life? Chapter 4. Think win-win. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt like you had to choose between your own interests and someone else's? In the chapter titled Think Win-Win, from the book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen R. Covey emphasizes the importance of seeking mutually beneficial solutions in interpersonal relationships. Covey argues that many people tend to approach relationships with a mindset of competition or compromise, where one party wins at the expense of the other. However, he suggests that a more effective approach is to strive for a win-win outcome, where both parties benefit and feel satisfied with the result. This mindset of collaboration and cooperation can lead to stronger, more fulfilling relationships in both personal and professional settings. By focusing on finding solutions that meet the needs of all parties involved, rather than just one side, we can build trust, respect, and understanding with others. For example, imagine a situation where you and a coworker are both vying for a promotion. Instead of viewing it as a competition and trying to undermine each other, you could work together to identify ways in which both of you could benefit from the promotion. Perhaps you could collaborate on a project that showcases both of your strengths, ultimately leading to a win-win outcome where you both receive recognition and advancement opportunities. By adopting a win-win mindset, we can create a more positive and productive environment where everyone feels valued and supported. It's about shifting our focus from individual gain to mutual success, and ultimately building stronger, more fulfilling relationships with those around us. This Chapter 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where you were so focused on getting your point across that you didn't really listen to what the other person was saying? In the chapter, Seek First to Understand, Then to Be Understood from the book, Covey emphasizes the importance of active listening and empathy in communication. By taking the time to truly understand the other person's perspectives before expressing your own, you can build trust and strengthen relationships. This means setting aside your own thoughts and opinions for a moment and really tuning in to what the other person is saying. One way to practice this habit is through empathic listening, which involves listening with the intent to understand rather than to respond. This means paying attention not only to the words being spoken, but also to the emotions and feelings behind them. By showing empathy and understanding towards the other person, you can create a deeper connection and foster better communication. For example, imagine you're having a disagreement with a friend about where to go on vacation. Instead of immediately jumping in with your own ideas, take the time to listen to your friend's reasons for wanting to go to a certain destination. By showing that you understand and respect their perspective, you can work together to find a solution that satisfies both of your needs. In conclusion, seeking first to understand before seeking to be understood is a powerful habit that can transform your relationships and communication skills. By practicing active listening and empathy, you can build trust, strengthen connections, and create a more harmonious environment for everyone involved. Chapter 6. Synergize. Have you ever thought about how working together with others can lead to better results than working alone? In this chapter, Covey explores the concept of synergy, which is the idea that when people collaborate and combine their strengths, they can achieve outcomes that are greater than the sum of their individual efforts. By embracing diversity and bringing together different perspectives, individuals can come up with innovative solutions to challenges. Synergy is all about the power of teamwork and cooperation. When people with different backgrounds, skills, and experiences come together to work towards a common goal, they can leverage each other's strengths and compensate for each other's weaknesses. This results in a more effective and efficient way of getting things done. An example of synergy in action can be seen in the world of sports. Take a basketball team, for instance. Each player on the team has their own unique set of skills and abilities. When they work together on the court, passing the ball, setting screens, and playing defense as a unit, they are able to outperform teams with individual superstars who try to do everything on their own. By synergizing and playing as a cohesive unit, the team can achieve success and win games. In order to harness the power of synergy in our own lives, Covey suggests that we must first learn to value and appreciate diversity. We should seek out different perspectives, listen to others with an open mind, and be willing to collaborate with people who have different strengths and weaknesses than our own. By doing so, we can tap into the collective intelligence and creativity of the group, leading to better decision-making and problem-solving. Ultimately, the key to unlocking the full potential of synergy lies in our ability to work together towards a common purpose. By coming together, leveraging our differences, and combining our efforts, we can achieve results that are far greater than what we could ever accomplish on our own. So next time you face a challenge, remember the power of synergy and the impact that collaboration can have on your success. Chapter 7. Sharpen the Saw. Have you ever felt overwhelmed and burnt out from trying to juggle all the responsibilities in your life? In the chapter Sharpen the Saw, Covey emphasizes the importance of self-renewal and personal growth to maintain balance and sustain effectiveness in the long run. Covey suggests that in order to be truly effective, we must take care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. Just like a saw that needs to be sharpened regularly to work efficiently, we need to invest in ourselves to stay sharp and perform at our best. This means making time for exercise, proper nutrition, and sufficient rest to keep our bodies healthy and energized. It also involves engaging in activities that stimulate our minds, such as reading, learning new skills, or pursuing hobbies that bring us joy and fulfillment. Moreover, Covey emphasizes the importance of nurturing our emotional well-being by fostering positive relationships, practicing empathy, and managing stress effectively. By taking care of ourselves holistically, we are better equipped to handle the challenges and demands of daily life with resilience and grace. For example, imagine a busy professional who is constantly working long hours and neglecting their physical and emotional needs. Over time, they may experience burnout, decreased productivity, and strained relationships. By prioritizing self-renewal and personal growth, they can enhance their overall well-being and performance in both their personal and professional lives. In conclusion, Sharpen the Saw serves as a reminder that self-care is not selfish, but essential for sustained effectiveness and happiness. By investing in ourselves and prioritizing our well-being, we can achieve a sense of balance, fulfillment, and long-term success.